got my oven heating up to 180C, which is 350F, and while that's happening I'm going to get my custard and the rest of my cake ready. So I've weighed out sugar, so we want 100 grams, which is 3.5 ounces, and then to make our custard we're going to just use some cream, so 600 mils, which I don't, you'll have to check the recipe for for what that is in cups, but probably about 2.5 cups. But yeah, check the recipe. So cream goes in, and then we just want 3 eggs, just regular size large eggs. You put some of your vanilla in, or if you like cinnamon, a little bit of cinnamon, it's really up to you. So then I'm just going to break the egg yolks and lightly whisk it, so it doesn't have to be super well combined, but we just want the sugar to start dissolving. When it's fairly well mixed, that looks great. Then we'll get our croissants ready. So let's put that to one side. 3 large croissants. And what we're going to do is just carefully slice them into into rounds, so about 1 centimetre thick, which is, I don't know, 1/3 of an inch, a bit, not quite 1/2 an inch, but you know, it's up to you to make them thicker if you like. And then as we go, we'll just pop the croissants into the custard, and we just want them to start to soak up the custard, which is kind of part of the magic of bread and butter pudding, which in this case we're using to make ourselves a cake. So then we just want to let, when you've got all the croissants sliced, we just want to kind of let them sit in the custard and just give them a stir every now and again, so that the croissants start to soak up all that lovely custardy goodness. So while that's sitting, I'll get my tin ready. So just a regular loaf pan. Eggs have a tendency to stick, so I like to just line the base and sides of my pan with baking paper just to make it easier. So you get the cake out at the end when it's cooked, so just shake it up using your hands. And then I'll just use a couple of pegs to hold the baking paper in place. When your oven's ready and you're ready to pop, and the croissants have been sitting for a while, what we want to do is save any really large pieces for the top because they look pretty, and we'll put all the small, not so pretty looking pieces in, just layer them in the pan. So we'll kind of do just a small layer on the bottom. Sprinkle over our surprise, which is the chocolate. So I like not to have chocolate on the top, so it doesn't burn, but also so that you get kind of a nice surprise. It's not, as soon as when you see the cake, it's not really obvious that there's going to be lovely chunks of chocolatey goodness in there. Then we'll just keep layering, finding any small bits again, getting them in, packing them down. And then we'll just pour the rest of the custard over the top. So just hiding the crumbs so everything looks really pretty. Great, and then I'm going to take off my eggs, and if you like you can clean up those spills on the side, but don't worry about them too much. And then in the oven for around 35 minutes. Okay, so our cake's been in for 30 minutes. I just want to check on it. It's starting to brown up, but when I press in the middle you can see there's quite a bit of liquid in the center there still, so just keep baking until that looks firmer. Okay, so when you press into it, you can't see any more liquid and it's all bubbling around the sides, and it feels
kind of firm and springy, then that means our cake is done. So to get it out and just let it cool in the tin.
Hi there, I'm Jules from Stone Soup, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, really encourage you to jump on over and have a look at my blog. It's thestonesoup.com, and if you sign up for free email updates, you'll also get a free copy of my video e-cookbook, which is chock full of videos just like this one. So I hope to see you soon.